Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Infinity Highway with Kel the Mason Man, Max the Spaz, and Rosemary the Truck. Now let's get this show on the road.
Take the exit on the right to I-5 North toward Sacramento.
All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. My goodness, yes, it's already afternoon. Can't whistle. So we are out here in Lodi right now, just departing Flag City truck and trailer service, and we got ourselves a bona fide long haul. Yes, we certainly do.
Continue on I-5.
Today is Friday, May 24th, 2024. Time is 12:41 in the afternoon, 74 degrees. Out here in Lodi as we head northbound on the I-5. Elevation not worth mentioning. And we got ourselves a 42,000 pound load trailer of Del Monte food products we picked up last night back down in Modesto. And it is all destined for Concord, New Hampshire. So yeah, we got a long one here. Total mileage on this load, 3,180. So we got a little bit of work cut out for us. Max and I just returned to work from home break yesterday. And as happens quite a bit, we got back and hooked up one of the boss's new trailers. Like literally, he has two brand new trailers he just got in the yard, and we've been running a lot of Max, hey, I know it's cows, I know. Okay, that's enough. Hey, I'm trying to do a video. We've been running a lot of Amazon over the last few months, and so these two brand new trailers have just been sitting in the yard, and you know, in the weather, sun, and lots of rain. Been a lot of rain, and I hooked up one of them yesterday when we got to the yard, and one of the axles was seized up. The brake shoe had seized on the drum. probably just rusted on there, you know. And I hooked it up and I was dragging it out of the yard. I could feel some resistance. I was looking in the mirrors and I could see that the tires were rolling because, you know, like whenever you hook up a new trailer, you know, you want to do some like kind of sharp turns so you can see your rear views, just to make sure the the tires are rolling, you know, because seizing up is a thing. It happens. So I'm looking in the rear views. I can feel resistance, but I can see that it appeared that they were rolling. And they were, all except for one set of tires on the passenger side, which is the harder side to see, more difficult side to see. So by the time I got out to the main street from the yard, Wilbur Avenue, it was smoking. I mean, them tires were smoking. I was all shit, man. They really aren't moving, you know. So I pulled immediately off in the dirt, onto the shoulder. What there is of it, it's just a dirt shoulder, and started trying to free up the shoes from the drums. And I was having a bugger of a time with it, and so I tried rolling them again, and I ended up maybe about 1/8 of a mile down from where the yard is, and I was able to get onto an area because I didn't want to be on dirt because it's just gonna, like, what you're trying to do is unseize those brake shoes, so you want to try and get the tire to roll. Will help unseize it, but doing that on dirt, obviously, it's just going to drag through the dirt, which is exactly what I did. So I wanted to get it on asphalt. So I drug it down a little bit further, you know, like I said, probably about 1/8 of a mile altogether. And I got to a spot where I was actually on asphalt. And, you know, there's just this big black streak, you know, leading up to where I pulled off. Trying to roll it backwards and forwards. I'm in there with wrenches trying to, you know, physically unseize the shoes. And I finally got the lower shoe unseized, but the top one was still stuck. Anyways, so I had called the boss. I had let him know what's going on. And I called him. I was like, dude, I can't get this top one undone, dude. It's still stuck. So he's like, oh, I'll come over. I'll be right there. I was like, okay, great. Yeah, coming to save the day, right? So the second he shows up, I had gotten that top one to unseize. So now, that tire hub was free and rolling now, right? And so I rolled it back to take a look because I knew I was putting a flat spot on that tire. I just didn't know how bad. I mean, the tire was smoking, so I knew I was getting a flat spot. And I had no idea how bad it was. Pretty bad. It was worn all the way, and I'm talking brand new tires on a brand new trailer, and it was worn all the way down to the steel. It was worn all the way down to the steel. Steel wires were actually sticking out by the time I got that thing free. And that was right when he showed up. I says, well, the good news is I got it unstuck, but here's the bad news: the tires are shot. Oh, great. That's just great. So, means that we needed to go pick up this load. We had to go pick it up. We were already booked for it. We couldn't cancel. So, all right, we'll hook up to this trailer 9116, which is the one we have right now. So, hooked up to it, and he basically goes and he starts taking off, you know. I'm like, okay, so I start doing my pre-trip on it. Well, first thing, tail lights weren't working, right? Which isn't that big a deal. It's just kind of a loose connection. But, you know, he wanted to get out of there. It's like, okay, I gotta go. And this trailer, 9116, it's one of the older ones, and it's, you know, it's seen a lot of miles, you know. And I call him. I says, hey, don't get too far. I says, don't go all the way home, dude, because tail lights ain't working. I got to pre-trip this thing, you know. So he comes back and he starts helping me pre-trip it because I think he kind of knew, you know. He knew the shape it was in. Of course he knew. And it turns out one of the brake chambers had a massive leak in it, just blowing out air. So we went. I'm telling you all this to tell you. I'm telling you all that to tell you this. I ended up going and picking up the load, and then just driving to Lodi, and we took it into the shop and got a bunch of stuff done. And they just sucked up all morning. So, anyways, kind of one of those days. I don't know. I feel like somebody just stole a bunch of time from me because we just got back from home break. I don't know why all this stuff couldn't just get done, you know. And so basically, I feel like somebody just stole a bunch of time from me. I don't know. I couldn't do it while I was on break, but he did. So we ended up getting an oil change, and we got a bunch of new tires on the tractor. We got all new drive tires. Got a couple new trailer tires, new brake chamber, new brake jump, new hub seals. Yeah, about 5 hours worth of work. I mean, not that I was doing the work, but still, it was time that I shouldn't be driving, that I wasn't. So, anyway, it is what it is. But it does kind of drives me nuts when he does that. Like the shit that he tells me he couldn't get to, and so, you know, he uses my time, right? He uses my time to get to it instead of his time. Whatever. We're rolling now, and that's all that matters. So, oh, and what you're looking at here, I got myself a new phone. So, I don't know, it's probably going to be about the same resolution and stuff as the old one, but yep, finally broke down and got myself a new phone. Galaxy 24 Plus, S24 Plus, or something like that. So, kind of cool. Anyways, I'm going to let you go. We'll talk to y'all later on. In another state, most likely. And welcome to Indiana. Beautiful state of Indiana. Yeah, everything's all green now. Spring has sprung out here. It's gorgeous. Well, we're here on the toll road, I-80. Still eastbound, of course. Still got a few miles to go, too. But yeah, it's amazing, huh? Last time we spoke, we were still in California. So it is now Monday, May 27th, still 2024. It's going to be an interesting year. Time is 12:10 in the afternoon. 70 degrees outside, kind of an overcast kind of day. Slightly humid. Feel a little bit of moisture in the air. Elevation about 850 feet, and we have still remaining 981 miles to go. So yeah, as I said, we still got a few miles left on this 3,100 and well, potentially 3,200 mile trip. Long one. I always considered the longest stretch, and I think it's probably still true. It's been a while since I've done it, but like the longest stretch that you can kind of do in this country is from, say, like northwest, like Washington, you know, let's say Seattle area or something, right? That's pretty far north. Down to like Miami, you know. And I have done that before, not necessarily from Seattle. I think maybe from Portland or Vancouver, which is essentially Portland. Maybe from like up a little bit more north, closer to Seattle, like maybe somewhere out of Kent or Sumner, maybe. I think I've done that before. And that's, I think, like 3,500 miles or something. So, but this one surprised me when the mileage came up. I mean, it didn't surprise me. It kind of makes sense. I guess the only thing that would have extended it would have been to go up into like Maine. Well, of course it would have extended it. But I don't know if it would have extended it as much as to match the Miami to Washington trip. Probably only by a couple hundred miles. But it would have been close. Probably would be pretty close. Actually, now I think about it. Making okay time. We're not gonna make our appointment time. So I think it's for 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We just don't have time to do it for whatever reason. I don't know. I mean, not having gotten out of town, in a timely manner. Picked up this load had something to do with it, but not completely, because I mean, if we had been able to get loaded, say by 7 p.m. on Thursday and put in an 11-hour shift, we would have just barely had enough time. We would have just barely made it. So for whatever reason, they didn't necessarily schedule us with enough buffer time in it. It's an Uber load. Uber is the broker. So I mean, even Amazon does a little bit better as far as giving you buffer time. Happy Memorial Day by the weekend. That's the other funny thing is, like, had I looked at the calendar before we came back to work from home break, I probably would have just stayed home until tomorrow. Anyways, I don't know, I need to get in a better habit of looking at the calendar when I come back to work, because I do it to myself all the time. I'll come back a couple days before a long weekend or some sort of holiday and then regret it, because oh boy, freaking trooper right there, god damn it. I don't think they don't care too much about us truck drivers out here on Memorial Day, even if we're doing 5 over. I think that's the last thing on their priorities list is messing with us. We do this stuff all day long. It's the holiday travelers that are trying to do 85 and 90 through here and thereafter. Anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, I always end up like coming to work a couple days before a major holiday, and then it's like, man, everybody's at home doing whatever holiday stuff with family, and I'm like, man, why did I could have just hung out at home for a couple more days, but whatever, here we are. No sense complaining about it now. Friday commute was a mess. There was just so many people out. It's going to be that way today too, towards the later afternoon and the evening. It's going to get messy. That's the way it's going to be. let me know, how does this video look? Like I was mentioning, I'm recording this on a new phone. So I'm interested what your comments would be comparatively to prior videos on my other phone, my older phone. How does the video look? How does the sound look? Because I was reviewing the footage that I already took, and it sounded way different. So let me know if it's better or worse, or the same, whatever. Drop a comment. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And with that, I'm going to let you go. We'll see you in another state. Okay, hey, what's going on? So, welcome to the state of New York. Once again, we are I-86 now, eastbound. I love this stretch of interstate, the I-86 out to the I-88. It's kind of a road less traveled, so get away from some of that traffic that ends up going up on the 90. The 90 is a little bit flatter, a lot less mountains and stuff, but I'll take the mountains for the, like, I'd rather deal with the mountains than all the traffic, especially on Memorial Day. So, anyways, yeah, it's 8:45 now in the PM. Can you believe it? It's still this light out. .64 degrees outside, elevation, right about 1,300, give or take, as we go up and down through here. .574 miles still to go. So you notice we got the that's came with the phone, this feature. We got the dual cam going, so it's kind of cool, I guess. Kind of makes me a little bit more self-conscious, actually. that it's a 65. Like all New York interstates are 65 miles an hour. I don't think there's anywhere in New York where it's above 65. And it's a big state. We try to get away with about 70 for here. We've been lucky so far. Yep, beautiful upstate New York. It's just gorgeous. It's amazing. For all the bad reputation that New York City gives the state of New York, it's absolutely amazing out there. Alright, well, we're going to let you go. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Back. Hey, everybody. Yeah, good morning. Today is, what have we got now? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, May 28th. Hope you all had a good Memorial Day. Hopefully, no DUIs or nothing strange like that. Time is 10:46 in the AM, 72 degrees out here, still in the beautiful state of New York. But not for long. We got about 1 mile up to the state line into Massachusetts. Just rolling the Mass Turnpike here, I-90 eastbound. Elevation about 931 feet, and we got 192 miles to go to our receiver, which is a community service food distribution center or something or another. However, Community Action Program, USDA. Okay. However, they will not be able to receive us today. We just got word that they are not going to be able to take us today, so we'll be delivering tomorrow instead, which kind of sucks because I got up super early this morning. Well, relative to what time I went to sleep. Massachusetts welcomes you. Oh boy, slow down, Max, get down. Max, get down. There we go, shit. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, so, yeah. Not going to be able to take us today. Yeah, it does kind of suck because I was snoozing really good. I would have stayed in bed for another hour or two. But boss told me, he says, well, we need to be there by 3:30. I said, okay, I'll make it work. I told him. And so right now we're making it work as far as the logbook is concerned. And then he just called me and said they can't take us anyway. So we're going to pull off in about 7 miles over here at this Service Plaza, Lee Service Plaza eastbound, and go hang out there for a little bit, hour or two, and then we'll keep trucking, and we will get close to our destination, so close as we can, but we do have to pull off and hang out for a little bit before we continue on, so it is what it is. That thing's really annoying, that whole rattling thing, isn't it? Man. So, tell me what y'all think. I've been considering more and more seriously the idea of starting my own business, getting my own authority through the DOT, buying a truck and stuff like that, right? I don't, we'll see, whatever. I've been thinking about it since I started driving. I'm thinking, yeah, I want to get a truck. I know that. Whether or not I wanted to get my own authority and start my own trucking business was the question, right? But I definitely want to get my own truck, and I have options, right? I have two options. I can get my own truck and then run for another carrier as an owner-operator, or I can start my own company. Thing is California created a law recently where owner-operators can't run under someone else's authority anymore. It's a really freaking stupid law. I mean, it's actually just fucking dumb, right? Because that's what I was going to do, was get my own truck and continue running for the guy who I'm running for now, and just run under his authority, and he would pay me an owner-operator rate, and stuff like that. So can't do that anymore. So I would have to get on with a carrier that's not in California, or start my own company, and playing with business names, and I came up with fucking Druggin, right? It'd be like Fuggin, Truggin, right? Fucking Druggin. What do you think? Leave a comment. Oh, come on, dingbat, would you just pass with this stupid little freaking four-wheeler in the left lane, hovering on my... Ay. Come on now. Yeesh. People, just get it done. Just, if you're going to get in that left lane, come around the truck, just get it done. Okay? Over there hovering and being all trepidatious about it. Okay, welcome back. Welcome to New Hampshire. Up here on the I-293 northbound. Coming into Hooksett Town. I think that's what it says. Hooksett? Hooksett? Yeah. Something or another.
93, then exit right.
Okay, I see. We got 22 miles to go, but I'm going to be pulling off from here in this pilot.
Take exit 11 on the right toward Route 3A, then take the first left.
Actually, we have less than 22 miles to go. We only have like 10.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Hackett Hill Road. Turn left on Hackett Hill Road.
KG-2292 on deck. Copy that.
So time is 2:30. 83 degrees out here. Beautiful. Nice day. Elevation about 280 feet.
What's up, buddy? .5 ton and grade top together, buddy. Two in the truck, third one will be in there in 4 seconds. Well, help the gas pump pretty quick once you get rolling, huh? Yeah, we can keep them rolling. If you guys are lined up, we can keep you rolling pretty quick here.
Easy pass. Worth it just to get to this freaking pilot. But I do need a shower. Okay, back I need you to get down, dog. Get down. Stay. Get down. Come on.
Very welcome, buddy.
Turn left on West River Road. Arrive at Pilot Lion J on the left.
That's the third one I got. Yes, sir, number 3.
J on the left. Arriving at Pilot Flying J on the left.
Yep, made it.
Please drive to highlighted route. In 2.5 miles, turn right on Packet Hill Road.
Oh, wait a minute. Which side am I doing? That's right. I'm doing the other side of it. something like that anyhow. That was kind of ugly, but we got her in there. Alright, I'm gonna go grab me a shower. We'll see y'all later. And good morning. It's now Wednesday, May 29th, 7:30 in the a.m., 65 degrees outside. Coming up into Bowtown. Elevation 350 feet. We got 10 miles to go. So before I forget, make sure please remember to like the videos and drop a comment. Let me know how this video turned out comparative to other videos that I've done. Like I said at the beginning, I'm using a different phone, so I'm kind of curious as to know which one seemed better. Was the old one, because I'll just keep using the old camera on my old phone if it makes more sense, if it comes out better. The short bit that I reviewed from this video, the sound was kind of strange, so I'm guessing that the actual video itself will still be pretty good quality, but just let me know if you see a difference.
In 1/4 mile, take the ramp on the right to I-93 North toward Tilton. Take the ramp Keep on the right to I-93 North toward Tilton. exit 3 on the right to Route 106 South, then take the first right. Take exit 3 on the right to Route 106 South, then take the first right. Turn right on Route 106 South. Continue on Chief Davis Road.
So, geez, yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot you were there. God, I'm going to tell you something. I'm never getting McDonald's again. I'm just never going to get it again, ever. Ever, 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 ever. The only thing I'm ever going to get from McDonald's again is like their breakfast burritos. That's it. And I even question getting that anymore. But I'm never getting a McDonald's hamburger, cheeseburger ever again. Those things are so freaking disgusting. I mean, not to mention it's all over the price now, right? But like, I got 2 double cheeseburgers and 2 quarter pounders with cheese yesterday back there when we were still on the 90. I stopped at that service plaza. I was like, I need to get something to eat. I was starving, and I never got around to it, like I ate 1 double quarter pounder with cheese while I was driving. And then when we got to the Pilot, I went and bought a shower, and it was like a freaking 2-hour wait. They only had 3 showers there. And they only had 1 guy cleaning them, and he was working the register also. It was just 1 guy working there, and so he had to stop what he was doing every time people would, a shower came available, and go clean it for the next. So it took like 2 hours to get a shower. And then, finally came back to the truck and ate the rest of those, and it just made me fucking feel like shit.
In 1/4 mile. Turn right on Pembroke Road, then take the first left.
Woke up this morning and I can still like taste the indigestion, you know, like wanting to barf, you know. It's just freaking disgusting. It's so bad. Is this my turn? Yeah, this is my turn. Yeah, I
Turn
mean, that's
right
just,
on Pembroke Road, then
that-
take the first left.
that's just not real food. There's just, it just isn't. It's just tricking your stomach into thinking that you've actually eaten food. That's all it's doing.
Turn left on Industrial Park Drive.
Oh boy. I don't see any
Turn
place to
right
turn
on
around here.
Industrial Park Drive. Turn right on Industrial Park Drive.
Max. Community Action Program. All right, anyways, I gotta let you go, so it's a wrap. Hope you all are doing well. Thanks for watching Infinity Highway. Definitely like the videos, as I've said already a few times. Drop some comments and subscribe. So that's it. See y'all somewhere down the road. Take care. Bye.